everybody. Welcome to Yoga Time with Miss Heidi. My name is Miss Heidi and I'm here today to guide you through a yoga and mindfulness practice. Now, whether you're a grown-up, a kid, anybody can do yoga, and my hope is that I can make it simple and accessible and fun so that it's something you enjoy. I also hope that when we're done today, you feel a little bit better, because when we feel better, we do better. So let's begin just by finding a seated posture. So I'm sitting in crisscross applesauce. You could be seated wherever you are comfortable, even if it's a chair. We're going to begin today with a simple breathing activity that I love called heart and belly breath. Heart and belly breath is just a way for us to notice our breathing, to stop whatever it is we're doing, and just to take a moment to arrive. What do I mean by arrive? Arrive for your practice, arrive exactly where you are, because sometimes we either think about the past or we think about the future. Arriving us helps to be right where we are. And that's like mindfulness, being right where we are, here and now, with kindness and curiosity. And you'll hear me talk a little bit more about mindfulness in the future videos. But for right now, comfortable spot on your mat. Let's begin. One hand over your heart, one hand over your belly, and if you'd like, you can choose to close your eyes. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, just soften your eyelids. And what I want you to notice here is the up and down of your breathing. So let's do this together. Big breath in through the nose. Hold the breath at the top. Now big exhale out the mouth. Good. Let's do 2 more of those big heart and belly breaths. Notice when you breathe in next time what happens to your hands. Big breath in through the nose. Hold. And exhale out the mouth. Did you feel that? When we breathe in, the chest expands. So you may notice your hand goes up a little bit, either on the hand that's over the belly or the heart. Now this time for our final breath, let's try to send the breath all the way down to that hand over our belly. Here we go. Big breath in through the nose, all the way to the belly. Hold the breath here. Big exhale out. Good. Now we'll start with a few neck rolls just to release any tension that we're feeling in the shoulders and the neck. And we do this by rolling our right ear over to our right shoulder. So bring that ear down, and then we'll take our other hand and stretch that out. So we're stretching all along here. Let's take those 3 big breaths here together. Good. Big breaths feel great. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. We're going to take it to the other side. Left ear to left shoulder. And then we'll take our opposite arm, bring that out, and stretch this part of the neck. Take 3 nice deep breaths here. And then we're going to continue with some neck rolls to continue to kind of remove any tension that we feel in the upper neck shoulder area, which is a common area where we hold stress. So let's roll side to side, just in this forward motion. And remember, yoga should never hurt. So if there's something that we do and it doesn't feel comfortable, I want you to stop and just be where you are, or slow down the motion a little bit. Good. Now arms. We're going to take our right hand, cross that over our left knee, left hand, cross that over to our right knee. And I want you to round your back, almost like a cat that sees a dog. It rounds its back up. Good. Then we're going to open wide, big eagle arms, and then bring it back. Cross in front, round the back. Big eagle arms, open wide. Good. Couple more times. Cross the arms, round the back, and open it up. Keep going. I'm going to show you what it should look like when you round your back. Round your back, bring the head down, and open. Good. Last one. Round the back, open the arms, and now you're going to give yourself a great big hug. Bring the arms around the front. So your fingers are on your back and squeeze. Great job, everybody. So now that we've arrived, we've taken some time to breathe and to connect with the body. We're going to incorporate more movement. So I want you to find your feet and your seat. So sits bones and feet are our foundation, okay? From here, we're going to draw the arms out to the sides. Good. And then we're going to take one foot at a time, bringing it up, bringing it down, and feel that strong center. I call it core. Feel that strong core. Just one at a time, lifting up here. Next comes our challenge. We're going to bring our hands down at the sides, lift the feet up, both feet here, and bring those arms up. Ooh, this is called boat pose. Can I see your boat? Beautiful boat, strong core. Let's hold 2 more seconds. Good job, shake it out. Now we're gonna bring the legs all the way down to the mat and we're gonna popcorn the toes. So when we hear popcorn popping, it goes pop, 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 pop. I want you to do that with your toes. See, pop, pop, pop. You can do it with your fingers too. Did you hear that? My toes pop. Good. Pop, pop, pop. Then we're gonna bring the feet in together, the soles of the feet together for butterfly. I want you to grab a hold of your feet. And friends, if you need to, you can bring your feet out further like that. They don't have to be all the way up here. It depends on how flexible you are, and everybody is different, right? Just like every body is different. So feet together, go ahead and flap those beautiful wings. We'll warm up our legs here, and then we're gonna move into some side body stretches. Good, we'll just sit crisscross applesauce. We're gonna plant our hand down on the mat, reach up and over, so we're stretching all the way from our fingers down the side of the body. Let's go side to side. Big side body openers. Keep breathing. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Last one, big breath in and out. Beautiful. Let's find our feet. We're going to come to standing, and I'm going to teach you some poses that can help you feel more awake and alert. So I'm going to pull my mat back a little bit so you can see me. And we're going to start with a warrior pose. This is where we show our strength and where we feel strong in the body. So we'll take our right foot, step that up on the mat, left foot comes back, and I want you to find strong arms for this, strong legs. So reach it all the way up tall, and we're gonna hold here. And in your mind, I want you to say, I am so strong. Good. Now, anything we do on one side of the body in yoga, we do on the other. That creates balance. So we're going to take the left foot, step it forward, the right foot, step it back. Find those strong legs that are going to hold you in this posture. And then reach the arms up tall. And we say in our mind, I am so strong. Very good. That's called Warrior 1. For Warrior 2, it's the same thing. Right foot up, left foot back, except this time we turn our foot and we come nice and low with our front legs. See how Miss Heidi's coming low? And we bring our arms out strong like this, and then we look at our hand that's in front of us. And here we say, I am so focused. Good job. We're going to take it to the other side. Remember, anytime you do something on one side, we do it on the other. Left foot is in front. Sink that knee low, strong legs, bring the arms out. Now we're going to stare at this hand, looking forward, and say to yourself, I am so focused. Great job. Let's bring the legs out nice and wide like this. Bring the arms out to the sides, and for sunflower, let's pretend the sun has gone down We're going to fold our body in half. Good, sun came back up. Let's come back up. 2 more. Fold it down, sunflower. The sun is going down. Now let's come back up. We come up. Last one. Fold the body in half. And lift it back up. Great job. Let's come to standing with both feet next to one another. I'd like to teach you tree pose. Tree pose takes a lot of focus and a lot of balance. So I want you to stand on one foot like a flamingo, and if you need to hold on to something, you sure can. So 1 foot like a flamingo, and then we're going to place our foot on our leg. We just want to avoid the knee, so you either go below the knee or above the knee. I'm going to go below the knee, right here. And then for tree pose, we bring our hands to our heart and stretch your branches up tall. Beautiful. Now it helps here, friends, to find a spot to stare at. So I'm going to stare at my mug of tea that's right in front of me. I'm going to stare at that because it helps us to find our balance. In tree pose, we can say, I am so balanced. Good job. Shake it off, and let's take it to the other side. Remember, anything we do on one side, we always do on the other. So left foot, go ahead and stand on 1 foot like a flamingo. Bring that foot to your leg. Whoop. Gotta stay balanced. Hands come to the heart. And then big branches, we're gonna reach up with our branches. And if you fall down, friends, it's okay. Just try again. I want you to keep trying. And we say, I am so balanced. Great job, everybody. Shake it off. So I'd like to teach you a little practice today that's helpful for me. I'm a mom, and I've got kids, and when we're all home together, sometimes we can feel stress. And parents, I know you know what I'm talking about. Kids too. Kids feel stress as well. So if we all take up our hand like this, and we place the thumb in the center, this is the part of our brain. It's the amygdala. This is where we can feel stress and emotions. And then you take those 4 fingers and you place those over the thumb. That's your prefrontal cortex. That's right here. It's the wise old owl of the brain. It's where we do our best thinking, and it's when we're focused and calm. When we're stressed, though, this is oftentimes where we're thinking from and where we respond from. Or I should say react. And we're all very capable of doing that. When we're upset or stressed, we can react rather than respond. So how we get back into that wise old owl brain, this part of the brain, if the hand was the brain, how do we instead react from this place and respond from this place? Through our breath. Our breath is our best friend, and you'll hear me talk about that a lot because our breath impacts our heart rate. Just like if you were to run up and down the stairs a few times, your heart rate would go up, right? You're breathing faster, your heart rate goes up. That affects your nervous system, and that also affects your impulses, your attention, and your emotions. So this is great to teach your kids. When we can slow our breath, it slows our heart rate, which sends a message to our nervous system, which impacts our attention, impulses, and emotions. Basically how we act, right? Our choices. So I want you guys to do a practice with me today that will help you remember when you're feeling overwhelmed and when it feels like your lid is flipped. We've all heard that, right? When somebody flips their lid, we want to go back into that wise old owl brain where we do our best thinking and where we respond instead of react. So we're going to do the hand up breathing. Hand up is very simple, and instead of saying calm down, we can say hand up. But in order for this to be beneficial or helpful, we have to practice hand up in times of calm, not when we're stressed. Think of it like your ABCs, taking time to practice deep breathing each day. So when we're feeling overwhelmed, whether we're a grown-up or a kid, we can go to our hand up breathing and use it as a tool so we feel much better. So we start out at the bottom of the thumb. When we go up each finger, we take a big breath in. When we go down, we breathe out. And we keep going up, out, up, out, go up, breathe out, up, and out. Let's keep going back to that thumb. Breathe in and out, in and out. Keep breathing big breaths in and out, in, out. Last breath, make it the biggest breath of the day. Good. When we use hand-up breathing, what we're doing is changing the effects of stress in the body. So just 30 seconds to 1 minute of breathing like that changes the body's response to stress. So this can be your tool to put in your toolbox to use each day. And anything we do, little small things that we do over time, that's where we see progress. So if you're interested in teaching your kids how to calm down, if you're a grown-up looking for more tools, try the hand up, try some big, nice deep breaths, because the breath changes the heart rate, which impacts the nervous system, which then changes how we feel. Let's do a few more poses, and then we are going to close with our final relaxation. So let's find our feet, and we're going to make that heart rate go up now. So there's a couple poses that I love to do with kids and grown-ups. I hope you love it too. One is our volcano. So we come all the way down to the feet, nice and low. You can also be right here. You can be right here as well. Find your volcano, bring your hands together, and we're gonna jump 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, come all the way down. Next is frog. This is one of my favorites too, and kids love it. Let's do 5 frog jumps. You can also be right here, wherever you're at for your jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Modified version of frog is bringing the feet together like this, coming down like this, and just going up and down and up and down. So however you want to do your frog jump today. Lastly, we're going to come down to our belly. So everybody come down to a spot like this where you can be on your belly. We're going to bring our hands out in front of us. This is called Sphinx pose. And you may notice you feel this in your lower back area right here. With Sphinx pose, what we're going to do is just press our hands down into the mat. We're going to bring the feet up slightly. So see how my feet came off of the mat? Good. And then we're going to lower the feet down, lower the arms down, bring the head to resting on the mat, and we're going to swim. So we're going to draw the hands out in front of us, and then pedal the hands, pedal the feet. Good, side to side. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Good. Couple more, you got this. Strong bodies, strong minds. Exhale, good. Take a breath here. Big breath in through the nose, big breath out through the mouth. Take a break. Next, we're going to press back up, and let's reach back for our feet. This is called bow pose. So bow is where we reach back for our feet and we lift up our chest, squeeze the shoulders together, and then we'll press down, pushing back for child's pose. Child's pose is a great calming pose to use before bedtime, before nap time. We stretch our arms out, we rest our head, and we take 3 breaths here. Good. Once you're done with your 3 breaths, let's press up to all 4s, and we'll do a little cat-cow. So cat-cow, is just where we take the head, drop it down, drop the hips, round through the back, like a cat that sees a dog. And then we lift up for cow, bringing the head up, bringing the hips up. And we'll just stay here for a few breaths. Cat, and cow, and cat, cow, few more. And just remember to keep breathing. Excellent. Let's come back to all fours, pressing through the hands. We're going to tuck our toes. I want you to press up and find yourself in down dog. Down dog is great for the whole body. Let your head be heavy so you can shake yes or no. And our tailbone is lifted and we're stretching side to side here with the legs. Take a few breaths in down dog, and then we're going to lift up the right leg for three-legged dog. Place that down, lift up the left, and then come all the way down to the knees. Great job, everybody. Let's do a quick check-in. Feel your heart. Should be beating a little bit faster. Notice your breath. Probably breathing a little bit faster. And to close the practice, what I'd like you to do is find a comfortable position where you can lay down. So we'll come all the way down to the mat. Rest your head, rest your arms, rest your legs, all the way down to your toes. You stay exactly where you're at, and I'm going to lead you through a little guided practice where we find that sense of calm in the body. So I'd like you to start at the top of your head and just relax all the way down to your forehead. Relax the eyes. Take a nice deep breath here. Relax your arms. Notice your heart beating. Maybe take a big breath here in through the nose. Big breath out through the mouth. And just let your whole body relax. Down the legs, all the way to your toes. And we'll just notice how our body is feeling. We'll bring some kind attention to the body, to the breath. And to close, I'd like you to bring to mind two things that you're grateful for. When we have a practice of gratitude where we're thankful and in appreciation, can help us to see all the positive and help us to feel better and happier. So two things that you're grateful for. And I want you to bring that to mind. If your eyes are closed, imagine that person, imagine that thing. You can even place one hand over your heart, one hand over your belly. We'll take two final breaths here together. And then whenever you're ready, you can come to a seated posture like me in crisscross applesauce. And we'll close today sending some kind wishes to whomever it is that you would like. So if there's a friend or a family member or somebody that you miss, since we're all here at home, I want you to send that person some kind wishes. And we'll say to them, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, and may you be loved. Thank you everybody for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.